Bienvenido, welcome, I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. You know, I love starting every single day, doing my dailies. I get up early, I work a little bit, make some breakfast, take my daughter to school, usually do some kind of like errand or something like that, and then I get to hang out with you guys, which is always such a highlight for me. I always love this. I get to hang out with you guys, do some streams, do a few doodles, sometimes work on my game. Today is a doodle day, so we're going to continue doing our doodle of Callie and Mary. Hello, OG, Mr. Ghost, Stella, glad to have you both in here. You know, before getting into it, I want to see those three emojis. A lot of times, like I said, you don't have to do it. Okay, it's just something fun that I think is kind of fun, like a fun way of to get the stream going, to see how you guys are, how's your day been, you know, describe how your day has been, something you're excited about, using those three emojis. So 1, 2, 3 emojis. If you're like, you know what, I need 4 emojis, Oni. I need 4 emojis because my day was so packed. I need those 4 emojis. Go for it. That's fine. But ideally, I want to see those 3 emojis. But I'm good. You know, I was like thinking like, how has my day been? Yesterday was pretty busy. Like, it's still early. It's early for me. It's 11:04 a.m. Eastern time. So it is on the earlier side. Like I said, I do my dailies and then I get to hang out with you guys, which is always a highlight. I did yesterday. I don't know why. I was like, it wasn't that I was like low energy, but it was very like off. You know what I mean? It was one, I don't know if it's ever happened to you that you kind of like wake up the whole day, you're just like feel off. That's kind of how I felt yesterday. You know? Let's say, Stella, I'm currently drawing my next monster girl based on Monobloss? Monobloss. Which one's Monobloss? I don't remember. Hold up. You've piqued my interest. I don't remember who Monobloss is. I feel bad. I'm like such like a, well, that's like the thing. That's why I call myself a hobby tourist, because I never like jump into any hobby, you know, like full on. I've never been one of those people, because I'm one of more of the people. I want to make my own worlds. Oh, I see it. Monobloss is the rhino, not the rhino, the Triceratops looking one. Yeah. Okay, I do. It was like as soon as I looked at it, I was like, oh, I remember this guy. This guy's cool. He has like the spiral horn, which is really cool. I do remember this. Because like I have played Monster Hunter. I enjoy it. It is a very cool game. I remember playing it. I'm saying like it was like a while ago. I remember playing on the PSP. You know, I remember playing Monster Hunter on the PSP, and it was so fun. With a few of my friends, not my close friends, because like it's funny because my close friends were not really into it. They're like, dude, this game's like, I don't know. But it's funny now, my friends love World. They love Monster Hunter World. It was like, yeah, because it's like, it's the fine-tuned version of Monster Hunter, I would say. Where like I feel like before it had its like little ticks, you know what I'm talking about? It's little things that like would annoy people. Where I think Monster Hunter World is like the clean version. It's like, okay, we got rid of all that stuff that people didn't like. It's pretty much, this is the experience that we want people to have. Boom. And that's how I think a lot of games should be. A lot of games should be like, okay, this is what we want people to enjoy. There's like an in between of like what's interesting and what's fun. And I think where before it was very interesting and some people were not having fun, where now they've been able to like get a really good mix with the Monster Hunter series. Stella, after I did Monobloss, I am doing syphilis and Cephalodrome. Ooh, which one of those? Like the name, like telling you right now, names don't give me much, except for I get to look it up. I get to look them up. Since we're like just hanging out right now, we haven't really like jumped in yet. Let's see. Cephalus. Let's see what that one is. That one is, oh, wait. Which one is this from? This one was, I'm looking which game was this in? You know, I mean, the hammerhead. The hammerhead shark. That one was in... Which game is this from? You know what I mean? I'm like, which game is this one from? This one was from Generations. Okay. It was from Generations? All right. I don't remember. Yeah, it's a literal sand shark. Yeah. And then the other one, the Drome. Drome, what is that one? I just want to make sure what they look like. Drome is... Oh, it's the same thing. Oh my God, okay. It just has more. It just has like more fins to it. Okay, like it's cool. It's definitely cool. It's from the first Monster Hunter, but got an upgrade for Generations. Oh, that makes sense. I was like, I don't remember this one too much. You know what I mean? I was looking, I was like, I don't really remember battling this one. Like I played, I don't remember that one too much. Yeah, no. But either way, okay, so we are going to, like, how was your day actually? I feel like I haven't seen you in a little bit, Stella. Like I do see your name pop up, but I feel like chatting, you usually like, you're more like a lurker. Basically, Drome is an older game, or bigger and stronger version of their pack. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It does. It looks a little bigger. Your day's been good? That's awesome. That is actually wonderful to hear. See, like that's one of those things I enjoy about this, you know, the streaming thing. Get to hang out, like it's like positive energy. I mean, if this was like a drag, I wouldn't do it. I'm being honest. If this was like, oh my God, this is so stressful. Oops, sorry, I hit the mic. If this was like one of those stressful things, I probably wouldn't want to do this, and I would just do like the quiet ones. You know what I'm talking about? I'd do those streams where like nobody talks. I would do those because I've seen those. Those are chill. You know, but I enjoy the chatting. And I hadn't chatted much because I was asleep when you stream. Makes sense. It makes sense. So wait, then you woke up early, or is it late for you? Is it early or late? I don't know. For you right now, just be like, these are like the new hours for the doodle/dev streams. Is earlier for me. 11:11 currently. Late? Oh, it's late for you. Okay. So your time's like way off than mine. And then the gaming one, I decided to make that later. You know, maybe in the future, I might be doing it even later. I'm not sure yet. I have to see. I have some ideas of how to do it later. I did see a thing. Okay, so it's very late for you. That makes sense why you're not up. Like sometimes I will be up late, but I'm not gonna be like active, you know what I mean? Hey, story, welcome back. Glad to have you. We're gonna continue working on Marie and Callie, or Callie and Marie. This is chatting it up with Stella. We haven't even like done anything. It's only been 10 minutes, but even in those 10 minutes, we haven't done anything. Just been chatting. Stella's saying they're also doing some awesome doodles, which I do appreciate it when you actually post them in the Discord. I love it. I would wish more people would post stuff, you know, but that'll just happen as we get more people going, you know, like there is one YouTuber, right? I'm like low-key kind of jealous, you know, like I do appreciate, I like it, I like their stuff, but I'm jealous in the sense that they already have like a huge community. That's like one of those things, like when I look at it, I'm like, geez. I was like, how many people do you got? Let me look. Like just like as a thing. They have, how many do they have? They have, obviously so they have over like 300 people in their community. You know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, that would be so cool. Like there are always people in there. You know what I mean? Not saying so much that I'm gonna be in the Discord all the time, but I would appreciate it like if I saw more you guys chatting with each other, because I feel like a lot of times people go in because they want to chat with me, but I'm not really in there much. You know, and I kind of feel bad. And I made Monoplus like a desert warrior, since he has, yeah, no, for real. Wait. So are you doing like a shield and lance? Is that like the vibe you're going with, the desert warrior, or what are you doing? Like, what's the direction you're going with that one? Just I thought of like a shield and a lance, or a spear. Spear could work too. I was thinking because of the horn and the face is very like shield-like, you know? Nah, she throws hands. Okay. That's all right. That's cool too. Are you gonna do any maybe like armor plating? Oh, well, I don't know if you want to do that. I was just thinking like if you do like a forearm for like the head, and then just have the other one in like a knife hand, like a spear hand, like in like the pose. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if you want to do that, because that'll be kind of cool, like kind of like symbolizing, yes, I do have my plated armor, but it's my actual arm, you know. And then I have my horn, which is just my hand, because that'll be sick. All right, anyways, let's jump in. I get like excited about seeing your guys' art too, you know. I do like, believe it or not, I am one of those nerds. I am a nerd about that stuff. Now let's jump in. And no, I am not making her headpiece as weapons or shields. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you're just gonna do the pose. Like I could totally imagine that, like just like kind of like the forearm. You can't see me, but I'm doing like a pose out, like a guard, and then have the other arm like cocked and ready with like a spear hand, like a sword hand, I guess. I don't know if you know what, like in martial arts. So it'd be like a sword hand. So you do like the sword hand, which would be treated as a spear in this sense. Because that'd be sick. That would be actually really cool. And even if I do that, it would limit her pose since I want to show her arms and legs. True. I'm feeling mimic you. Yeah? How are you feeling, Salty? You feeling mimic you? Or Miku? Maiku? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by the like when I read it, I originally thought like mimic you, but I was like, wait, that's not even close to mimic you. All right, let's start doodling while you respond. While I wait for your response, because I have no clue what you mean. All right, let's see. Something like this, because these chairs are goofy. These chairs are like huge. Now that I look at them, so like her arm will be on this one, right? I should probably do it a different color. Like it's underneath. You can't like see this, like, but still. Okay, so like this. It's kind of like fallen like that a little bit. These chairs, they're very interesting. And then, actually, this chair looks very small now. Let's make the chair bigger because the chair is huge. And also, she should be higher up. Now that I think about it, this chair, hold up. Because these, obviously, we're not going like one for one, but I do kind of want it like relevant. Because like they are short. When you look at these girls, they're very short. Right? Hey, Tam Valley, welcome in. Man, I had like oh man, my weekend was very busy. Was family. Obviously, it was like good busy. But like yesterday, I was also pretty busy. It's just like, it's been like wasn't like a bad day yesterday, but it was like one of those days, very like mixed energy. You know what I'm talking about? You're kind of like, man, like you feel like flustered and like you want to do stuff, but at the same time, you're like, man. But how about you? How's your day been? And Stella, and if I pose her with a different stance, she'd have her wings flaps on her arms look uncomfortable. It is Tam. It's Tam Valley Productions. Oh, wrong layer. Oh yeah, we're doing Marie and Callie from the Splatoon Squid Sisters. But yeah, wait, something like this? Because like she's on this chair, right? And this is like a huge chair. GTA 6 leagues, really? Dodge focus. I've never I know a lot of people like GTA. I never got into it. I had a friend of mine who had it, and I remember playing it a little bit, and I was like, this is neat, I guess, but it's not me. You know, GTA is not my, it's just like, I'm more into the fantastical, you know what I mean? I'm not into that, the realistic fiction. I'm not too much into realistic fiction. I like the fantastical stuff. I want the high fantasy. I want the science fantasy. I want all of that extra, like that goofy stuff. You know what I mean? That's the stuff I like. I like it. So like stuff like that, GTA just did not call my attention a little bit. Like I said, it's a neat game. It's fine. You know, people love it. I get it. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a good clean game. You Nintendo. Yeah, I like Nintendo stuff. Yeah, I like Nintendo stuff for sure. Because I was like thinking like, yeah, I definitely do. You know, but like I like stuff, you know, I don't know, like Monster Hunter. Like earlier Stella was talking about Monster Hunter. I like Monster Hunter. That's really fun. Splatoon, very fun. Pokemon, obviously I like that one too. Obviously have little Pokemon on the screen. You know, stuff like that. I like that stuff. Realistic stuff, I'm like, it's kind of boring. Like at least to play. If I'm gonna play a game, I wanna go to like be taken into another world. I want to go to this fantastical world or whatever. At least that's for me. Obviously not everyone feels the same. That's why I'm like, yeah, like everyone, I get why people get excited for GTA and stuff. Like, yeah, look, it looks fun. Like I played a little bit. It's neat. I'm more into other worlds though. What is this? Something like that. For me, I like games with amazing looking wildlife. Ooh, agreed. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Where like the environment really, like when it has like an amazing environment like this, everything when it walks around, like you could like just like look at a scene. Like you don't have to play, right? If you could just sit there and just look at the game by itself, interact with each other, I think that's so wonderful. You rarely see that now. It is one of those things I feel like games loop so quickly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that game is really good. Monster Hunter is like a masterpiece. I would say that's like a masterclass at game design. They did, especially because they don't even have the bars. You know, the health bars. They don't. They removed the health bars completely. And they're like, no, let's actually just change the animations to tell you how much health they have. So like when you really get into the game, you're like, oh, they're moving differently. There's probably like about this much health left, you know, like this many hits or whatever. And I think that's so cool the way they did that. And I was like, that is so smart. You know? All right, I'm actually going to cheat. Duplicate. And then I'm going to, which one is it? Vertical? I think. No, what did I do? No, I'm such a dork. Okay, no, that's not what I meant. I meant horizontal. I'm just gonna put the chair back here. Right? It doesn't really like matter. Like she's not like sitting in it. It's gonna be behind her. Perfect. That's like literally what I kind of like. I just want like the vibe, you know? We're getting the vibe down right now. And then what? Are we doing the chair? Like, not the chair, the table. Do I want the table? I'll put the table in the back. Yeah, I'm going to put the table in the back. Just so it's there. No, but like, well, thinking about what angle are we at? We're kind of like eye level with this, right? So the table is down here. So yeah, you could probably see a decent amount of the top of it. And then it does go underneath. It's like around here, right? Something like this. What's on the table? I just want to have like a few things, just like for like we're not making like a full background or anything like that. I rarely do, but I just want to have like some things on it. Let's see, Stella. Wait, one moment, guys. One moment. I have someone at the door for. Hey, I'm back. How was your well, I guess like, I don't think I probably should have just put BR before going. But anyways, whatever. But how was it? I'm sorry. I had like someone was at my door asking about my neighbors and stuff, and I was like, okay, whatever. So it was just like some insurance thing, I guess. But either way, they're gone. I get to hang out with you guys again. I'm doing good. Oh, okay, you guys are just chatting with each other. Hey, Ryan and OG Mr. Goes. I think you were here earlier, but you like left temporarily. I am having a wonderful day, Ryan. Let's see. Actually, you know what? While we're at it, now we kind of like before jumping in, I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to be nice. Not nice, but like I'll activate it. Unless if Mr. Ghost wants to, you could activate it too if you want. I was gonna do activate the BR. Boom. There you go. I started it for you guys. I think it's kind of fun. Eventually, like I said, I do have ideas. You know, because I saw that they're like, you could do your own games with this. And I was like, ooh, that's kind of cool. And I was like, that'd actually be really fun, right? To have your own little games or whatever, but I'm not gonna do it. Like I would hire somebody for that. But I saw online there are people on like Fiverr and stuff that will do it. And I was like, okay, maybe. Drawing simulator. Wait, what's the drawing simulator? On your bag. Oh wait, your back. Drawing simulator? What is that? And Oni, you were about to read my message about No Man's before you got. Oh, I did read it. I actually read it to myself. But yes, I did see that you were also a fan of No Man's Sky. You know, I didn't actually play that one. You know, I heard about it, and I remember when it came out. I remember everyone saying this like a mess. The game's a mess. It's a terrible game, stuff like that. And then years later, I'm talking about like years later, I heard it was good again. And I was like, wait, when did it get good? You know, so like I never went back to it. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those things, it was very odd to me because I was like, wait, didn't everyone say that game was terrible? But then like, I looked it up and I was like, oh no, I guess I got like a huge update over the years and people love it now. I'm like, okay. Oni Boi, do you want to see a 10-second clip of the mod I want to do on my stream? Sure, go for it. I want to see. You guys are allowed to send me stuff on these. You know, I'm more open to looking at stuff on these kind of streams, on the doodle streams. And let's see, what else am I doing? Oh, I wanted the lollipops or whatever. Actually, is that fine? I'm like looking at, yeah, I think it's gonna be okay, right? The lollipops. That's fine. Okay, I think we're good on the placement or like the shapes and stuff. And like, well, no, actually, hold up. I want to move them. Let's move them, like center them a little bit. Now that I look at everything, right? I'm like looking at them, like, it looks a little wonky. Yeah, duh. It's all to the left, or it's all to the right, not left. Let's scooch it all in the middle. There we go. That's more like it. That is what we wanted. And then I'll make these girls smaller. Right? That's why I scooched them. Because I wanted to, I'll probably just like move them around. I'll move this, like the reference around, if I'm being honest. I'll just be more free about moving it. Yeah, I'm like looking at them. Yeah, okay, good. Can I move this? Hold up. I know. What happened? There we go. I was just like moving the zoomed in one also. Okay, now let's jump in to, oh no, you know what I want to do before actually jumping in? I'm going to start throwing down some colors. I just want to have like the color references. Splatoon, when first released, got memed upon by the first theme for Splatoon. Wait, did it? I did not know that. I remember playing the first Splatoon before it came out. It was at E3. I was at E3 and I remember trying Splatoon and I thought it was so cool. At the time I was like, man, this game is so good. Because it was different. At the time it was so different. There was like nothing like it at the time. But I remember that. I thought it was really cool to get to play it. And I also remember, you know who I met there, which is kind of random. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. The Game Grumps. I met Aaron. I met Aaron there, and I thought it was so interesting. Also, the girl from Nerdy Nummies. I remember her. She was also there. Who else? I'm trying to think of like other, because I did speak briefly with Aaron from Game Grumps, but I didn't talk to the Nerdy Nummies girl. Stella. Yeah, it goes. You're a kid now. You're a squid now. And repeats, cause people to draw comics as Bloom characters go into therapy due to identity confusion. Okay. Why? Wait, what? They would get confused? That's so funny. That was the meme. That was the meme behind it. That they made kids confused. They're like, I'm a squid. I'm a kid. I don't know what I am. Oh my god, that is too funny. That is very silly though. That is silly though. I like that. I feel like everyone when they're a kid they play stuff like that. You know, everyone like plays or whatever. It's not a big deal. I'm like looking at the legs because they have short legs. They do. They are very short. They are like actually chibis, which I love. I love that they're chibis. Obviously, my guy's a little chibi. I have a hole in my shoe. Oh no! Squeaky grenade. What shoe? And where is the hole? Is the hole visible? You know, because it really depends. It depends on the hole. If it's a hole in it depends on a lot of things when I really think about it. Are they kick around shoes? If they're kick around shoes, then who cares? You know what I mean? Like if there's like shoes that you're gonna be dirty in or whatever, who cares if they have a hole in it? I remember my fiance, okay? I had these shoes for years, okay? And she was like, dude, you gotta get rid of these shoes. Because they were like talking already. Because they were like, they were my, what's it called? They were like exercise shoes that I had. And she was like, dude, these are not even shoes anymore. She was joking with me. They're not even shoes anymore. You should get rid of them. And I was like, I guess. But like they were already talking already at that point. Stella, yeah, and the Inklings and Octolings have no fear of falling from great heights due to no bones. I mean, that makes sense. If they have no bones, who cares? Like if you had no bones, oh no, I guess that would still hurt though. It would just hurt, you know, like if you fell from super high up, you would just like be hurt and you're like, oh man, like you wouldn't break your bones, but you'd still feel pain. It'd be like a really nasty slap. You know what I mean? It would be like a really nasty slap. Your skin would have to be very elastic, I guess, to not feel as much pain. But yes, okay, I'm gonna continue doing the colors. The colors are very like interesting now that I look at them. Obviously with the green, they got the green. She's got like the green on this thing. This girl, she's got the pink. Oh, actually I should have done more green. You know what I mean? She has the green here too. We're going around building it up. You know, we're gonna build it up. I think this is like, obviously this is going like slow. I'm not trying to hurry. I never do. It's not my vibe. I'm not like trying to like get like, well, obviously these aren't like commissions. I feel like if I was doing commissions, I would probably hurry more. It did that again. It did the thing. Stop. Here. Select over here. Select back here. There we go. But like if I did commissions, then I would hurry more. You know what I mean? But like since we're just hanging out and we're like doodling and stuff, that's probably why I don't hurry. If I'm being completely honest. I'm back. Can you look at Discord? Yeah, of course. True, and don't octolings and inklings feel pain when they get their tentacles? Yeah, like they would. They do feel pain. You're having have a wonderful night, Squeaky Grenade. But yeah, I'm gonna continue doing my doodle. I do realize, so she has the pink, right? She has pink on hers, but the other one doesn't. I was looking at it. She doesn't have the green. Oh no, she does. It's just very subtle. You know what I mean? Hers is very subtle. Yeah, of course. Hope to see you come back next time, Squeaky Grenade. Let's do the mod is very new. Yeah? Okay, I'll check that out in a moment. Let me just get this down. No, yeah, actually, this is whatever. I'll do the whole thing. Later, we're gonna do the color, actual colors anyways, so I'm not like stressing about it. You know what I mean? Okay, let's look. I'm gonna look at what Mr. Ghost sent me. What did you send me? Oh, wait. Took so long. Wait, I'm gonna look at it because it's like a video or something. Let me look at it on my phone. Fun fact, inklings and octolings have the same number of limbs as octopus and squids. That is a fun fact. I like it. Wait, how many? So these girls, oh, I see it. They only have the 2 because they are squids. That makes sense. That actually genuinely makes sense. So then the octolings would have 4 in their hair, right? I want to add it in my server. Okay, let me see. Let's see what you have. What did you add? Gotta open it. Hold it. What is this? Oh, it's for Minecraft? What is this? I'm like looking. What is this? Oh! It's like that weird creepy face dude? I don't actually know his name. I know I've seen it. I've seen it before. But I don't know. I didn't know what's the deal with the creepy face dude. So you're gonna add that? That's funny. Is there like a specific way how to defeat him, Mr. Ghost? No, inklings have 10 limbs, like squid and octopus have 8 limbs. They add it in most horror mods. Oh, okay. Wait, what? They have 10 limbs? Inklings have 10? Wait, I feel like I'm lost on this. They have, oh, that is so random. I don't know why I thought it was less. You know what I mean? I thought it was less, but whatever. I did not know. Wait, where are the 10 limbs though? Yeah, there's one, but my fan will have to find out. On their one. Oh, interesting. No, but like, where are the 10? I don't see them. Yeah, the tentacles hair is 6, and they have arms and legs. Really? There's 10. There's 6 in here. What? I did not see that. The 10 limbs are behind their head. No, I know, but like, it's just like a it's like a bow. I will only remove the mod if they beat it. That's so mean, Mr. Ghost. That's so funny. Good thing I haven't played it. I mean, if you're gonna add that, you know, the tentacles to be exact. That's very cool. I did not know that, Stella. I know this is like black. I'm just like coloring it in for now. I know all this is black, but whatever. It's just for a little bit. And then these will be like this, that. What color are gloves? They're white. Okay, that's fine. The boots are like this color. Here, let's grab it. Both of them actually have the same color boots. Now that I look at it. Like obviously the bottom are their color, their respective color. I actually love these. Their colors look so good. I know that they're complementary, but it is so nice to see in characters. like it's like a duo. You're like, they're a duo, so they use complementary colors, which I love it. There we go. Obviously, there we go. Like something like that. Obviously, like they're gonna look cooler. Like in like the finished version is gonna have like more texture to it. I just want to get like a color down, just so we get like a vibe. The perfect time to join the server. No, I know, right? No, definitely not. I was not even joking. I was actually thinking about it this weekend, this upcoming weekend, because I was like, I think I might have time to actually like jump in on like play a little bit. You know what I mean? It would probably be like late at night or early in the morning. It would probably be the time if I played it. You know what I mean? It would probably be early in the morning before Bingo wakes up, just because if I'm gonna like the weekend, I usually spend time with Bingo. You know what I mean? That's just like, that's what we do. So I'm gonna go with it's happening. But yeah, it would probably be in the morning, like my morning. I don't know what time it would be for you. Oh, actually no, these colors are very different. I'll do one of these colors instead for the bodies. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be better, and it'll tell me later what colors to use. You know. And then let's grab like another random color, just so I could. No. There we go. There we go. I just want to like add, just so I know, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, this is gonna be like a multicolored character. You don't think the video will be longer than an hour? Well, I mean, I wouldn't stream it. I wouldn't be streaming. It would just be like, I would just be like playing with you, I guess. I mean, you could stream it, that's fine. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be streaming on my channel. How many hours ago would your morning be? Well, right now I'm still in the morning, but I'm talking about, I would probably want to play. I'd be like, well, probably in my morning, it would be like 5 hours ago. You know what I mean? Like something like 5 hours ago would be like around the time I was thinking. That would be like, I might be free around that time. And I was gonna like ask if you were gonna be free around that time. So 5 hours ago, around like that time, I would be like, well, maybe I might have some time to play. Wait, I was gonna do the color in her hair. Right? Let's see. Something like this. Make it a little bigger. There we go. Right? There we go. Something like that. She will have, obviously, she'll have her blue blonde. Let's see. I can do it Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe like a Saturday. And then Stella. And before Splatoon 3 came out, I was making fanfics around my Splatoon OCs, adding in lockers in the preparation area and multicolor battles, to which I inadvertently made accurate. Really? That's awesome that you made an accurate prediction. That's so fun. I think that's so fun when you do that. Oh, you know what game I remember doing that with my friends? You just remind me. So I remember when what was this game called? I'm trying to remember the name of the game. Smash Brothers. When Smash Brothers came out, I remember me and my friends doing that. We like predict like what's gonna be the next one, and like we were getting so excited about it. You know what I mean? It's so funny. Prediction 3. So that's good? Yeah, that's what I said. Saturday. Probably Saturday would be like the better day for me. You know, I have to see though. I have to see. It really depends. I'm gonna say probably. And then let's do. What do I want to do? Probably like this color. It is like that skin color. So it's like this, right? Just kind of like this vibe. Something like this. Yeah, there we go. Kind of like we're trying to get down the vibe. And that wasn't the first time I made an accidental prediction that happened to be correct. That's so cool. And so I will be making a video, not a stream, and then edit it. Okay, like if you want. If you want, yeah. If you could tell me on the day and vice versa, it would be great. Yeah, okay. I have to see first because I might be doing something Saturday, but I think Saturday I should be free. You know what I mean? I'm not 100% sure. I have to see. Stella, once me and my little sister were making a new Pokemon gimmick long before Scarlet and Violet came out and Pokemon Crystal. Oh, really? I do remember that. I do remember the crystal. I was for the sucker. No, I know these things. You're saying the suckers on them. Yeah. No, we're still doing the color. I know. You're saying like the big sucker. I know. Like actually, I probably should mark it. Actually, you're right. I'm gonna mark it just so I don't forget it. There we go. She does have these. I'll mark it just so I don't forget it in the actual finished version. These, they are like pretty prominent and big. You're right though. So let's go back to the colors. Their eyes are so cool. I love their eyes. They have such great eyes. Both of them actually. Both have the similar color. Like that. I'm gonna do it underneath. Right? The eyes. And then it's like white. Obviously they have like the eyelash or whatever. Not eyelash, but actually the white also. That's why I was like kind of avoiding the white. Just because like I know there's like multiple spots of white. It's up to you if you can't. It's okay. Yeah, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. I have to see though. I have to see if I can. I think I can. I'm just saying I think I can. I might have nothing to do on Saturday. No, right? I do. I think it looks so good. Let's do this. And then start adding in those colors. Right? I gotta figure out what that joke is gonna be though. Because I'm looking at it like it really needs to be a hilarious joke. For her to be like cracking up like this, it's gotta be a funny joke. And then the inside of her mouth. Let's see, there we go. There's a little bit of the inside of her mouth. You'd be like that, and then let's actually do the mask, the color mask of her eyes. Which I'm looking at, actually I didn't realize they are a little bit different. You know what I mean? The eyes are a little different. Callie is known to be the more energetic one of the Squid sisters. Yeah. So let's do this, right? Something like this. Oops. And then they do have, it's like a minor connection because they are a mask. It looks like a mask. There we go. They're so cute. Like they're such cute, like they're very cutely designed. No, wrong one, wrong. It's like this. There we go. I feel like some around there. After 30 days, I have to play to continue with the server. Yeah. Well, I have one more week and that's left before my server is gone down. Oh, okay. That is a bummer. That is a bit of a bummer, to be honest. Stella, her solo song, Bomb Rush Blush, adds to her energy compared to Marie's solo, Tide Goes Out, which is more slow paced. That is actually really cool. I like that. I didn't know that they had singles. That is actually like really cool. Like I love, see, that's one of those things that I know people get so annoyed at Nintendo as a company. Yes, as a company, they do a lot of not nice things, but as developers, they are amazing. You know what I mean? As developers, they are so good at making games. They get it. They get it. They do. They understand completely how to get people into their worlds or whatever. You know, they get it. They 100% understand the vibe. Let's do something like that around there, somewhere there, right? Don't forget the concept art. Oh, that's what I love it. I love it. Then I have to pay PS4 Plus on the server. Oh, really? I did not know that. But yeah, like I say, like I love how Nintendo is so good at their development, making games and stuff. They know how to make games. They know. It's just the legal side is a mess. People really don't like messing with Nintendo because of how they are. And it's like, oh man, it's a little stressful that people are like, oh yeah, Nintendo's such an awful company, this and that. It's like, well, yeah, they do have awful legal business like practices, which is not nice. I understand some bits. I'm like, okay, I kind of get why you do these things, but at the same time, you're like, you don't have to do these things. You know what I mean? Like, you don't gotta do these things. Or do you? Something like this, one like there. I'm just kind of like marking them around, you know? Let's do one like that, like that, like that. There we go. Kind of like just like wiggle it. There we go. Which, for Off the Hook, they were originally going to make them a duo of Octolings to oppose the Squid sisters, but they changed it to have one Octoling and Inkling. Oh, that's so cool. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. See, that's so fun. I love the behind the scenes stuff. That's like my favorite part. I love that. Oh. Okay. It's a little dark. Let's do it again. Okay, whatever. It just looks that way. I'm trying to get like down. Imagine if when we play Minecraft the package comes. Oh my god, don't even get me. I don't even know what to say about that package anymore. That's like so like the thing with the package, right? As soon as that package was gonna arrive, I was thinking, okay, I'll probably like do other stuff, other promos for people to get stuff. But like until you get that thing, I don't want to do them because I don't want the same thing to happen. If I want to do like another thing, like, oh, somebody else wins something and nobody gets it. You know what I mean? It's like, that's so annoying and disconcerting. It's very frustrating. Because I wanted to do more. I wanted to do more things like people could win them. Like that, like that, something like that. And then let's do it. I'm just gonna grab this random brown just for the inside of that. Something like this. And then like obviously the color of this. Let's do the chair. I'm just like grabbing it. Like I grabbed the color of the chair just so we could like start throwing these down. For sure tomorrow we'll be doing line art. I'm like looking at it, like we haven't even done the line art. Just like I feel like I've been not like slacking, but it's taking a bit longer to do the actual initial work. You know what I mean? Let's do just like getting it down is taking longer than I originally thought. There we go. I think we have a good start, right? I'm like looking at them. I feel like this is a good start. You're like, if you don't get it to nobody gets them. I feel bad a little bit there. No, I mean like kind of. Wait, what happened? Like since in lore Octolings are wait, I'm sorry, you guys said something. Let me go back up. Let me go back. Since in lore Octolings are still a threat, but having one Octoling and one Inkling unaware she's an Octoling makes it more suitable for. Oh, I get it. Since then lore people wouldn't bat an eye due to being famous. Yeah, like a little bit. Like it was, I want to make sure the first person gets it. You know what I mean, Mr. Ghost? Because if you don't get it, then I'm actually thinking about, because like, I was talking to my mom the other day. She was saying, why don't I make an Etsy store instead? Because what I was using before, I was using like just a regular postal. And she was like, well, why don't you make an Etsy store and have the shipping through Etsy might be better. And I was like, okay, I might do that. So I might do that instead. You know what I mean? I might make an Etsy store from now on. And Stella, then we have Fry, who isn't either an inkling or an octoling sense. She's based on a family of cephalopods. That isn't a squid or an octopus. Agreed, I remember that one. And the animal Fry is based on a vampire squid. Wait, I don't remember Fry, the character. Now that you said that, I'm like, wait, which one was Fry? Which one was them? I don't remember. Imagine the reason what? It didn't come is because you didn't put my real name. I'm thinking it might be that. I am thinking it might be because I didn't put your real name. And they don't know who Mr. Ghost is because I didn't have your name. But I didn't know in your country it's like that. Over here it's fine. As long as you have the address, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Splatoon. Which one is this? Oh, I remember her. I didn't know that she was a vampire squid. That is so interesting that she's a vampire squid. Cool. I like it. I did not know that. That is actually like genuinely cool. Wait, what about the other one then? What is the other one? If she's a vampire squid, what's the other one? What's Shiver? Hence her unique eye mask. The combination of inkling and octoling. That is really cool. So like I would say, Shiver is just an octoling. Oh, okay. I thought it's like maybe she might be something different. I am guessing it might be that. You know, I think because I've got to a stopping point, I'm thinking I might actually wrap it up. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna wrap it up today, and then we'll continue this tomorrow. You know what I mean? If you want to send it again, I will tell you my real name and photo for my blood type. No, I have to see if I call it. Going to stream again. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up actually, just because I have some things to do. And Big Man, come up, wouldn't know what he is. Right? Everyone knows that Big Man is a sea snail. Whole family tree, right? No, I know. No, but I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, OG, Mr. Ghost, Stella. Who else? I think I was like Starry. Wait, Squeaky Grenade was also here. I'm looking through who else was here. Tam Valley, thank you so much. Dodge, Focus. That is such an interesting name. Ryan's Project. Also, I'm looking like through who also was peeked in briefly. I think that's it, right? For everyone who actually spoke. You know, like, and all the lurkers, obviously I appreciate you guys. Thank you for liking, subscribing, doing all that awesome stuff that helps me out. Thank you. See you next time. Goodbye.